Hi there, I'm meteorologist Chikage. Windler, coldest air of the season. Temps have already dropped to freezing in Austin. Wind chills in the 20s. By morning, we'll be in the 20s with chills in the teens. Then the next complication arrives, the potential of some icy conditions. Here's more in tonight's Chik's Chat. And I start you with a look at this National Weather Service graphic, which I think is pretty spot on. Friday morning, some cold rain in the Austin area points out that there may be a brief period of a bit of freezing rain or sleet in the morning. Doesn't look like a big deal, but just something to keep in mind. The bigger deal and higher risk will be on Saturday morning, when sleet and freezing rain could become likely in the hill country, with freezing rain and rain chances through the I-35 corridor and possibly expanding slightly farther toward the east. But the trend has been for maybe not seeing quite as much moisture across the area, so that could help us out. And then Sunday morning, can't rule out a couple more spots, especially in the hill country, getting close to that freezing point, which could mean maybe some more icy patches. Another thing we've been talking about is temperatures. Look at these lows by morning. I expect that we could see some pockets of teens in the hill country, 20s everywhere else. Wind chills will also be a factor. Oh, and speaking of the wind, it blew those cedar pollen levels to the highest of the season, over 1100. I expect another spike for your Thursday. Future track, keeping things pretty tranquil aside from being cold on Thursday. No worries about precipitation. As I work it through the overnight Thursday and on into your Friday morning, that's when we'll start to see that moisture push in. And at least for now, future track's keeping it warm enough through much of our area not to worry about wintry precip. However, you'll notice that Friday around 10 a.m., it's marginal up in the northwest hill country, and there might be a couple of patches of slick stuff. Overall, though, just a chilly day. I'm going to go with a high of 39. Wouldn't be shocked, though, if we do nudge up to 40 degrees on Thursday. As we work our way into Friday, you know, the morning is when the possibility of some spotty light wintry mix will be basically apparent, but it looks less and less likely that we'll deal with overnight rain or freezing rain on Friday night into Saturday morning. Look at this. The latest future track computer model dropping everything down to our south and then bringing in a nudge of more moisture, but not until around sunrise or later on Saturday. And at least if this pans out, it should be a very minor issue as far as any freezing rain or rain effects in the Austin area. I sure hope this pans out, because we don't want to be slipping and sliding. But at least for now, I've got the hill country still in the 20s with a high ice threat, sleet, freezing rain on Saturday morning. Williamson County, I've got you in a moderate threat. I've actually nudged Travis County down a little bit to a low to moderate threat, going with a low threat in Hayes County. And out toward the east, I think temperatures may be at 32, which would be great, because it would mean the ice threat, if any buildup, would be on the low side. We'll continue monitoring this situation on social media. Keep checking in. Temperatures chilly next 3 days. Ice chances highest Saturday morning. Not exactly a warm-up, but we will see 50s by the time we reach next week.